All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, commenting, everything really does help, so thank you guys so much. And for today's video, just like the title says, I really want to talk about Rumani as a whole and just talk about this anniversary bait because I find it kind of ridiculous at this point. And if you're new to this channel, I've always had a series called Should You Pull? And when it comes to Should You Pull, I always like to talk about, one, your income, the timing of everything. I like to talk about the waifu aspect, but that's always, subjective. Then I also like talking about the skills. And the skills is going to be the longest part of this, but let's break it down because I have a lot to talk about when it comes to Rumani and shift up with trying to do big characters. It doesn't really make sense to me. So first things first, when we're talking about the timing and income, we're really close to the anniversary. And I mean, the next update that we're going to get is probably going to be for the anniversary. So what's going to happen is that either you're pulling right now for Rumani, and then the next banner is going to be the Pilgrim, right? So I honestly think timing wise, it's not recommended to pull for these characters. Now, if you have the income for it, if you feel like you'll be lucky enough to luck sack her, and then from there, just save and use all your other stuff for the anniversary, go for it. But if you're really low on gems and you're not really sure if you should be pulling, save your currency. At the end of the day, Rumani is a standard character and she's going to be added to the pool probably during the anniversary, honestly. But she's also just not worth it even for the risk. Do it if it's for waifu, do it if it's for, character collecting. Other than that though, save. Or you're actually deciding on pulling for Phantom because Phantom is still here. And if you were deciding on pulling for Rumani if she was good, pull for Phantom instead. Phantom, you can at least make good use of her. She's decent and she will actually help Elysian Tower a lot. It will be very useful for Elysian Tower. I think out of them, you should just pull for Phantom. I think that's worth the investment. But other than that, I wouldn't risk it for Rumani, honestly. It's a shame because she looks amazing and I really like her character. I really like the event, but it is what it is with Shift Up and these weird kits. But for now, let's go and talk about her character for the waifu aspect. Because waifu aspect wise, it's always subjective. And for me, I think, majority of the time you're going to watch this and you're always going to see this as like a yes checklist just because I'm an easy simp. But waifu wise, if you, decide this is going to be your character, I mean, I completely understand. She looks amazing. The sweat, the gloss, the little boob mole is crazy. I love the panty line hip thing. I've always talked about it. Looks too good. It's really insane looking. And it's such a shame that this character does not live up to her expectations. And I mean, this is a unit that's been cooking for 2 years just for them to release an awful kit. And that sucks because now a lot of people are going to be worried about characters like K, where who knows what Shift Up is going to do? Are we going to be getting a Rouge type kit where it's actually pretty damn good? Or are we going to be getting another Rumani situation where it's just bad? Who knows? It really doesn't make sense to me because there are some people who talk about how this will save skill mats. But we still have a problem with skill mats in the game already. Even if you buy them monthly, like I did, you still have problems with skill mats just because we don't get enough. Even from Overclock, even from the freebies, there's just not enough for the amount of investment that Shift Up expects sometimes. And I don't think they're ever going to address it because Shift Up knows that majority of the players for Nikke are casual players. It sucks, but it's kind of the truth at the end of the day. Majority of players are just, collecting characters, pulling for them, using them, but they're not really getting really involved in it, So, I mean, it makes sense. But, I mean, she looks great though. I'm really happy I one-tapped her just because it doesn't hurt that much. But damn, dude, like her shooting pose, like even her cake from this shooting pose is insane. She looks too good, dude. And it's like, I remember in the shooting pose for the video, they weren't like shooting enough. So I was like, I don't know. But when you shoot enough, you start seeing the JPS, It looks really good and you can see her panty line through it. It looks good. But damn, it's a real shame what they did. Because her kit feels so odd to me. I actually never seen her chibi. It looks really cute. But her kit is something that I'm going to be on for a little bit because you're going to hear a little bit of a rant from me. And normally I don't rant. And I'm probably not even going to be, it's not even going to be a rant. But, like, look how small this kit is. Like, this is embarrassingly small. And I'll never understand it. Like, I'm going to bring it up again because remember how this looks right here? That kit is all of Quincy's skill 2. And I'm not even being dramatic. This right here is all of Rumani's kit. And this is a good kit. All of this skill 2 right here is just her kit. It's such bare bones, and I don't know why Shift Up decided to do that. Because it almost feels like this is a launch unit. And what I mean by that is, there's stuff here that doesn't make sense. There's like a huge reliance on max HP, even though it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things in Nikke. And then, her skill 2 is just depressing. There's only one thing, and it's damage to parts. It really doesn't make sense to have this here, comparing everything else to the kit with the whole taunt situation. Not only that, but needing to burst with her is also like another question mark that I don't really get. And it's kind of frustrating because they could have made her so good if they just decided to know what they wanted to do with her. And that sucks. Because for PvE, I've seen some people testing with her, and characters like N102, who is an SR that you can literally get right off the bat, is better than Rumani for PvE. So if you're trying to make a scuffed team to make it work, like you're not just trying to do it for waifu, you're just trying to make it work, anything but her is probably going to be better. And that sucks. I don't understand their mentality with this. And when we're talking about the PvP aspect of it, literally not much is worth it here for PvP. The only reason why a lot of people are talking about her for PvP is because she is a battery. Now, if you don't know what a battery is basically like getting burst generation really fast for PvP. That's why a lot of people use SR Anise. SR Anise, especially if you put investments on her, she can really generate a lot of burst really quick, and it could change your special arena matches for you. Because the only positive that you can say about Rumani is that she is better than SR Anise in terms of being a battery. Now, a lot of people are coping though, because when we're talking about Champion Arena, whenever that happens, maybe we'll need 5 teams, and burst generation is going to be the key factor in it. So having Rumani will help, but who knows? It's literally a coin toss. We'll have to see because we don't even know what's going on with Champions Arena. Is it going to get delayed again for the anniversary? Who knows? But overall, her skills are really depressing, and it sucks because I know a lot of people were looking forward to this character. It's like, you might as well have left her in the NPC vault instead of ruining her like this. And it's true. Say es la vie, I guess, because, I mean, a lot of people get to save, so I guess that's good, right? If you're saving for the anniversary, there's no reason to pull. And that's my problem. So many people saying, oh, this is bait, this is bait. If this was actually true bait, though, wouldn't they want the characters to be good? I'll never understand that, because it's like, yeah, the fan service is alright, but, you know, just like what happened with Bay, it was bad. Same thing with Clay Before Summer, it was bad. And once again with Rumani, it's bad. I don't understand what their mentality is with this. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Did you guys manage to pull her? Are you just saving? Are you happy with how it turned out? Did you at least get her, you know, just for waifu collectors? Let me know. I'm always interested in knowing what you guys, you know, have to say. And for me, you know, I'm just more excited for Cinderella. I'm just glad I one-tapped her, you know? But hey, that's going to be it for me. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And before I leave, I just want to say thank you so much. I didn't expect that lore video to go well as much as it did. I usually just talk about Nikke news or do my polls. So the fact that a lot of people were interested in it really is cool. So thank you guys. You guys have a lovely day and take care.